Every year since 2006, cemeteries across the U.S. partner with Wreaths Across America to ensure local veterans aren't forgotten during the holidays. KTIV's Connor Trett caught up with a ceremony up in Sioux Center.
For almost 20 years, Wreaths Across America has been working to fulfill their mission of preserving the memory of our nation's veterans during the holiday season. And Sioux Center, Iowa was just one of 3,000 communities that participated Saturday morning.
It is a national movement to make sure that none of our veterans that have passed away are forgotten at Christmas time. We lay Christmas wreaths to remember them. It's to remember their sacrifice, to honor them one more time every year.
Regardless if participants knew the veterans or not, each one was treated with the same dignity and respect.
Part of Wreaths Across America's mission is to make sure they're not forgotten. So when they're encouraged to lay that wreath, they're also encouraged to say that name so that that person is remembered just one more time.
Some placed wreaths because they served, others placed wreaths for family and friends. And for the Lusink family, they had their own reason.
Our family is a Gold Star family. We lost our oldest son, BJ, in Iraq in 2006. And after that, I started looking for ways to heal. And I found that working with veterans organizations definitely does that for me because I feel close to him. I feel close to what he fought for.
Honoring our nation's heroes during the holiday season. In Sioux Center, Iowa, Connor Trett, KTIV News 4.
This year, according to Wreaths Across America, they expect to have over 3 million wreaths placed in cemeteries around the nation.